Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht and I'm curious, have you ever heard of something called muscle testing? Muscle testing is something that if you've been in my world for a while or if you know me personally, you know I've talked about this a lot with you. It's essentially a way to make decisions using the body as your compass. I like to make decisions easily, quickly, effectively, and this is a tool to use if you're, in between certain choices. So let me give you guys an example. I am choosing between two meal choices today: pesto with pasta or avocado toast. One of my go-tos for lunch. I am gonna test it with my form of muscle testing. I will acknowledge that there's a lot of different types of muscle testing, using the arm as a lever or using the chest as kind of that gauge to see if a decision feels expansive for you. The one that I'm going to show you today uses our fingers. You're going to take your thumb and your index finger, put them together like this. You're also going to take your other index finger. It doesn't matter if it's right or left or right. Do whatever you're naturally inclined to do. I'm going to say it's optimal for me to eat pesto for lunch, and I'm gonna see if it goes through or if it stays. I'll tell you what that means later on. It's optimal for me to eat pesto for lunch. No. It's optimal for me to eat avocado toast for lunch. Yes. Let me break this down a little bit. When our finger goes through, it essentially is because our muscles are kind of drained or fatigued or exhausted by the thought of a decision, or the thought of an action, or the thought of a person. Our body always knows. If you're newer to using the body as your compass, using your intuition in your decisions, know that it definitely gets a lot more powerful over time. It'll start off as a little more subtle. I want you to think about how to make this simpler for you, right? I don't want you to get in your head about if it's going through or if it's not going through. I really want you to just wipe the mind clean with a nice mind washcloth and put your fingers together like this. I want you to say out loud, it's optimal for me to do X, and then it's optimal for me to do Y, whatever two decisions you're choosing between, and see what goes through and what doesn't. And just to test it out, right? If both go through, don't worry, that's okay, that's common. If both don't go through, that's also common. It'll calibrate over time. Staying out of the mind, staying in the body, noticing what happens when you think of doing something like getting on a packed metro in the summer. Ugh, no. Ride on in style with an Uber XL. That sounds good. It's optimal for me to get another lavender candle. No. It's optimal for me to get another coconut candle. Yes. You can have a lot of fun with this. Do it with things and decisions that are a little easier to think about. Know that whatever you decide, it's not going to be an end-all be-all. It's going to be something that helps you either learn something, or it helps you grow, or it helps you advance. It makes you happier. There's no wrong decision here. This is just a tool for you to use to make decisions easier and effectively. A lot of times we, are like, I'll sleep on it. I never need to sleep on anything. I always know in the moment if it's right or not right for me. So let's try another thing. Let's say is that you want to pivot in your business. Let's muscle test that. It's optimal for me to pivot in my business. No, it's optimal for you to stay on course. Yes. So depending on where you are and what decisions and situations you're in, you can use muscle testing for anything. I hope that this really helps you see how the body can really help us make decisions in a really fast way. The body never steers you wrong. So know that whatever comes through or doesn't come through, that's your body speaking its truth. I hope this helps, and comment below with whatever decisions came through for you. Ciao for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.